Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever in the world you might happen to be. My name is Ghost Dog, and I'm not happy. I am not a happy man. Oh, what did I do with my damn phone? I need to find my phone real quick. I know I got it around here somewhere. What the hell did I do with it? Trying to think where the last I had it. Oh, give me a second. I know where it's at. All right, got that, got that. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. It's one live stream I honestly didn't think I was going to have to do. I honestly didn't think I was going to have to do this. Nothing to do with the car. We got everything coming in for the car. Just waiting on parts. Has nothing to do with food. We got plenty of food. Bills, yeah, they're questionable, but it has really nothing to do with bills. What it does have to do is a surprise that we got. My roommate went down to the bank today and paid off what we thought paid off the rent. So the only thing we had to worry about was parts coming in for the car so we can get back to work. Well, the landlord called us, and he was mad, and I don't understand what happened. But he told us we were short $360. And he told us straight out, if you don't pay $360 in 5 days, he is going to start the eviction process. The latest part coming from the car is going to be the 11th, which basically means we're not going to get any, we're not going to be able to get the car fixed before the 5 days is up. So I'm mad. I'm upset because the last few streams were just what I like to do, just stream and have fun. So here I sit. My daughter's scared. that there's no way we're going to come out with 360 because nobody can go door dashing. That's our job. I don't know who to go to. I don't know who to ask. All I know is we need this in 5 days. So if I can't raise it today or tomorrow, I'll be doing this every day for 5 days. And I deeply apologize to everybody. I don't want to do this, but we need to raise this money. Because we can't get it because the car. Yeah. Thank you, Natalie. All right, I'm going to change it. Got to change the number here. Okay. So, $350 more. Thank you again, Natalie. It's just, we weren't expecting this. We honestly thought, get the rent paid off what we thought was the rest of the rent, and then just twiddle our thumbs till the car parts come in. And like I said, the last one, I just got an email today saying there was a delay and it wouldn't be here till the 11th. Well, as anybody can figure out in your head, count on your fingers, 5 days from now is not the 11th. It's actually 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 9th. And the parts don't come in until the 11th, and it's going to take a couple of days to get the car torn apart and taken and put back together so we can go out door dashing. That's 2 days beyond our ultimatum. So yeah, here I am. And like Eddie said, I'm keeping faith. I'm really trying to keep faith. This is such bullshit, man. It's like we get something accomplished. We finally seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. We got what we need. And it's like the universe is so against this family. We haven't heard from our landlord in months. Because honestly, like I said, we honestly thought we were caught up. We were keeping up and shit like that. And apparently somewhere along the line, we were $360 behind, but he never said anything until today. Why can't shit go right? This this just sucks to the highest level. Man, does this freaking suck. Like I said, we thought we were ready. We thought we were. All we had to do was just wait till the 11th, get the parts, put them on the car, and get back to work. And wham, in your face. I know Colleen's stressing out. My oldest is absolutely stressing out to the point she's actually even yelling, raising her voice. I was like, don't raise your voice because there's nothing I can do about it right now. Am I going to be able to raise this in 5 days? I believe in miracles. I have faith. I have hope. And that's all I can run on. And one gentleman that could probably save us, he's helped us so damn much keeping this family going for the last month. He's very sick and tired of us. So, get the word out, send it out. Make sure you tell them that this was this is a total surprise. We were not. This wasn't even in the possibilities of happening. This is just was not in the cards. This was not supposed to happen. I just want to know why. Why us? Why are we getting slammed so fucking hard? It's like everything we do right, something goes wrong times two. We get one thing fixed, and another thing breaks. You get another thing fixed, and it breaks. You fix something else, and it breaks. It's just like we can't get ahead. We can't get it fucking ahead. Hell, we can't even find the freaking surface of the water. And it's cold in this room. Got a nice little chill. It's raining outside, so that's why I'm not outside. Because you can't work, the car's in the driveway, so you can't work on the car when it's raining out because you got all the electric stuff. Hello, Regina. So, I don't know. I. So here I frickin' sit again. I, I just, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. Why us? Why do we have to go through this? Why are we going through this tribulation? We more or less keep to ourselves. We don't bother anybody. We don't cause drama. We don't do nothing. Honestly, we just keep to ourselves, work hard, and live to the next day. Somebody explain? this. I mean, I've heard of people having bad luck before, really. But this is ridiculous. And as I said in my title, this is bullshit. This is absolute BS. I don't get it. I'm having the hardest time understanding what went wrong. What did I miss? What did we do wrong? I don't get it. So yeah, here I come. Here we go. I just pray you guys get the word out. Because like I said, this was not in the cards anywhere. This was the last fucking thing we were expecting. And I mean, honestly, we got other things to worry about, but this was not one of them. This wasn't even in the cards. Hey, daughters, how you doing, Sage? My girls are scared. I know that. I could tell by the attitude of my oldest. One thing I hate being surprised, and this is one surprise I do not want, do not need. But like I said, 5 days, the car ain't gonna get fixed. The parts, the most critical part, is not coming until the 11th. 5 days from now is the 9th. So it isn't even like, okay, let's get in the car, get it fixed, and try to make as much money as we possibly can. It's not even that option. Would we like to make our own money? Yeah. Hell yeah. I have faith. I have hope. The universe will will help. Just got to find the right people. I got 5 days to do this, then. I am sure of myself because when you start doubting yourself, bad shit happens. Things don't happen. You got to stay positive. Right up to the last day, you got to stay positive. Otherwise, why try? Why try if you don't have faith? You don't have hope. We're not bad people. We're not. Like I said, we keep to ourselves. We honestly do. Yeah, I know Colleen goes on and plays her games live, but Again, she isn't attacking anybody. She doesn't do anything bad. Me, I work, sleep, eat, and repeat. I hope so, Natalie. Because, like I said, this came out of nowhere. No one was expecting this. You know, if anything, I was hoping, if anything was going to go bad, like the pipes froze or something. So, yeah, it's a shocker. It's a surprise. It's the worst surprise people can get. Thinking you're all paid up in full and ready to go, and find out, nope. Guess what? Surprise, surprise. We're gonna keep your shit down. We're just gonna keep fucking with you. Sorry, folks. I was just cleaning up the phone. So there we go. Here we go. So yeah, everybody's up in arms around here. Atmosphere has definitely gone to shits. So I ask you please get the word out. Man, I just woke up. It isn't just my hope. It isn't just my face. It's got to be everybody in the family, girl. It's got to be everybody in the family. If there's one negativity in this household, it fucks everything up. One of the reasons this household doesn't have success in a lot of things is because they all think negative. They don't think positive. And I've been trying to teach this to this family for ever since I've been here. So you got to think positive. Period. We all know this, Miss Sage. We all know this. I've talked about you and I've bragged about you. I've talked about how proud I am of you. You do a lot of shit for your part. Right now, let's just focus on that there's somebody out there, some people that can help us out. 5 days. Nat has already stuck $10 in, so we're good there. So we're 350 away. Bless her heart. And I mean that in a good way. I know down south you say bless your heart. I guess it's like an insult or something. God, I hate doing these fundraisers. I was having fun the last couple of days. Minus the Zoom not working right. But I was having fun. And it's just the way it should be. Thanks to people out there, we had a big ass monkey knocked off our shoulders. Yeah, there's a delay in the parts coming in, but you know what? At least we know the parts are coming in. That's the good thing. So that's the only thing we really had to worry about. We didn't have to worry about food, any major bills, uh, supplies, anything like that. We're good to go. And we were, like I said, I was going to do a live today just to shoot the shit, and chat away and see how people are doing. Maybe do some promos for other YouTubers out there. But like I said, I woke up, checking on the check the tracking on parts, and then I get a message, come downstairs, come downstairs. And I went downstairs, and everybody looked like they just were dealt the death blow. And that's when they told us. Landlord said we were short. And that just boggles my mind because either I missed something or I wasn't told something. I don't know. I don't know. It's just all I know is he told Colleen on the phone. He called this morning and very angrily told her that if we don't come up with this 360 in 5 days, he's going to evict us. Hey, Sarah and Potato. I was done with this. I was done with this. I'm tired as hell. I didn't get much sleep. Can't work on the car because it's freaking raining out there. Well, we really can't do much anyways because we don't have the parts yet. They're coming in. They're coming in. So I didn't say anything yesterday or the day before or the day before because we weren't worried. You know, one guy in particular, Mr. Jerry, he really was a guardian angel and made sure we were good. And I know we didn't use funds foolishly or anything like that. We got what we said we were going to get, and that's all there is to it. Yes, but he could start the paperwork, and that's what I'm talking about. Who knows? Because we haven't heard from him in 2 3 months. So who knows? He hasn't already got the paperwork, and he's just waiting for us to fuck up. And no, it's not 30 days. It's actually I looked it up one time before. In the state of Wisconsin, it's like 10 days or 12 days. It's not, he doesn't have to wait 30 days. That's only in some states. And it really pisses me off. Colleen said, he said that, we have to get real jobs. We have real jobs. I asked her, I said, did you tell her that our fucking car's been broke down for a month? I'm not depressed. I'm angry. I'm irritated. Because anybody that knows me knows how much I fucking hate doing fundraisers. I'm not crippled yet. I still can see. I still can walk. I still got a lot to give. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I know, and I just said that. I looked up Wisconsin's rules. He's got 10 to 12 days legally to kick us out. What they could do is they could kick the people out and keep everything in the house and lock the house down and then go through the court system. In the meantime, we have to find somewhere else to live, and that's going to be nearly impossible because one, we don't have a car. Two, we don't have any extra funds. There's a lot more to it. Trust me, I did the research on that. So I'm very knowledgeable on that crap. Like I said, I've done the research. And I'm not mad at you guys. I'm not. I'm just really, really irritated. It's the last thing I was expecting to wake up to or get woken up to. So please, people, if you could, get the word out. It's only $360 we're looking for. And then they'll give us time to get the car fixed and start making our own money. Like I said, the last part's not coming in until the 11th, and that's 7 days away. That's not 5 days. We only got 5 days. So it isn't like, oh, we could just get the car fixed and then come up. Trust me, if we could, if the parts were to come in earlier, we would. We'd go out and race and stay out 24 hours a day, take shifts, and just keep the car moving for 24 hours a day to raise it. Because right now, the way it seems, raising $150 a day wouldn't be that hard of a thing to do. It isn't like we found anything more on the car to fix. It's just we're waiting on parts. Two in particular. So that's all we can do right now. I wouldn't have done this if I knew we had more time. And I'm not going to play with this guy because this landlord is supposed to be an asshole right from the get go. When I first moved here 5 years ago, that's all I could hear about this landlord. He is the dick of dick. He has evicted so many other people, it's not even funny. The only reason he hasn't really evicted us right up to a couple months ago is for the simple fact that I guess Colleen and them have been here for like 9, 10 years and always paid on time. What fucked us up is Colleen lost her SSDI and for a few months, and that just threw us in a whirlwind. And then the car breaking down, it bit us. It bit us hard, and we've been recovering ever since. I thought we were finally caught up, especially after Jerry's last donation, helping us out. I thought we were ahead. I thought we were good. All we have to do is get the car fixed, and we're good to go. But My burning question is, why us? Why are we going through this tribulation? Why are we being hit so hard? Like I said earlier, it's like we fix something and something else breaks. Fix that, something else breaks. Fix the other thing, something else breaks. It's like we just can't get fucking ahead. I would love to play the lottery. So fucking close to getting shit back to normal, and here we are. I mean, if something broke, it'd be one thing if something broke and we could fix it. You know, hell, I had to fix both toilets. Unexpected expenditures. The person that I usually get a ride from, he's sick as a dog. I pray to God he's okay. I really do. So we had to spend money that we couldn't afford to get groceries delivered. It's the unexpected shit that really tears me up. And I know it's life. Everybody has unexpected shit, you know. And I know there's other people out there suffering. You know, I had some guy in here a couple of days ago saying he's trying to raise money and he can't even get anybody to say hello to him. And I felt bad because I couldn't do anything. I hope somebody saw his messages and was able to help him out. Now, was he a troll? I don't know. But I still feel bad because there are people out there in need that are starving, that need help. And I really wish I could do something to help them. I want to help everybody, but I know I can't. I got a family, two girls, Colleen, couple cats, and a dog. And the fucking landlord calls us up and says we're short. What happened? 'Cause I know I was damn sure, and I thought I was told we were $400 ahead. When Colleen went and paid the rent today, we should have been caught up. You can hear our cat. Yeah, there's that gentleman I was telling you about right there. Yeah, we all are suffering. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm being selfish. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. If I could help out, I would in a heartbeat. because I can't stand people starving. It really makes me sad to see people hurting out there. It really, really does. I've told you guys stories before when I was truck driving how I used to help people out on the streets. Literally brought them off the streets and took them to a restaurant and fed them. I had some restaurants that tried to tell me they weren't going to serve them, and I looked them in the eye. I said, if my money is no good here, then fuck it. I will make sure the company knows that will not take money. That changes their tune real quick. I don't give a damn how you look. I don't give a damn how you smell. If you're hungry, doggone it, if I have the extra money, you're going to eat. I've done that so many times when I was out on the road. Now I'm no longer working. I guess I could tell you one story. There was a lady hitchhiking, and she was at the restaurant, and she was going around the drivers asking if she could get a ride, and everybody just kept saying no, no. And she came to me, and I asked her where she was going. She said she was going to Florida. Well, I just happened to have a load going to Florida, and so I snuck her in the truck, and I took her to Florida. Had a young couple one time that got kicked out of their home. They were living in the car. They had a baby. They had no money for diapers and stuff like that. And again, it was at a truck stop. But a bunch of us trucker, including myself, found the store and made sure it was legit and everything else. And went to a Walmart, bought all kinds of stuff: diapers, baby clothing, extra food packets, non-perishable foods, and stuff like that. Put together $100 and came back and gave it to them. We didn't do it for acknowledgement. We didn't do it to be a hero status. We did it because it was right. It was the right thing to do. You don't give to to be patted on the shoulder and recognized. You give because it's good. It's goodness of your heart. So if you can help people, help them out. I'm telling you, there is nothing better than helping somebody out, and that feeling you get, that knowing that you saved a person, you helped a person. It is such a awesome feeling. Because like I said, when I used to do it, and when I could do it, it was better than winning the lottery. It was it's a whole different experience, whole different feeling helping somebody out in need. And it isn't something you help somebody out and start bragging. Hey, I helped that person out. No, I tell you the stories because that's it's just what it is. I don't give a shit if I consider it a good person or not. I really don't. It's crazy. People are out there giving money away, and I bless them, and I think to myself, that's fantastic. But what makes me sad is the fact they're doing it for notoriety, to be famous for doing this and this and that. I guess it kind of works hand in hand, but there's a couple of people that do that on YouTube and places like that. They got millions of followers and everything else, but the thing is, when they help them out, it isn't really out of their own pockets. It's what they raise. You know, the subscriber sees it, they send money to them, and then the person turns around and gives it to people who need help. So that's a good thing. So we all are suffering. Like I said, if I had extra $10, you'd have it. I have a best friend that always says, if I got it, you have it. But this was not expected. Oh my gosh. This wasn't even in the paperwork. This wasn't even written in the universe. This should have never happened. Is what it comes down to. This should have never happened. And I question, why is it happening? Honestly, have you guys ever seen anybody with such bad luck, such unfortunate shit happening one right after another? Have you guys ever seen one? I mean, I know a couple people that have bad luck, but not like this. This is just ridiculous. It's bullshit, it's what it is. The last 2 3 days, I've been happy. I've been really, really happy. Even did regular live streams, which was great. Felt good. You know, like I said, minus the Zoom issues that we're having, I was feeling good. There's not much I could do, so fuck it. I'll do what I like doing. I like talking to people. I like seeing what's up in the world. Because I'm like kind of like a hermit. I really don't go out. Like I said, this family doesn't bother anybody. This family doesn't really keeps their own. We've never done wrong to anybody because we don't have time for it. I have no idea. The only thing I could think of is because it does take time to get eviction papers. He's probably sitting on eviction papers. That's probably why he's been gone for 2 months. I mean, we haven't heard a peep out of him. And so who knows? 5 days, he could turn around and have papers because he's already been done, did it behind our backs, which I think is wrong. Like I said, and I've said it before in earlier streams, this landlord is an asshole with a capital A. A capital A. Because you're right. Why did he wait so long? Why didn't he tell us last month? Why didn't he tell us a month before? It's because we've been at the same pay rate for the last 2 3 months and not a word. Now all of a sudden we're $360 in the hole. Where actually I thought we were ahead, and then with Jerry's help and stuff like that, it just it's fucking ridiculous. Now I sent a message to him on PayPal telling him that we got screwed and all this and that, and I told him, I said, we're not asking him in particular, but if he has friends, and get the word out, because that's usually how most fundraisers are out. It's by the word of mouth, unless you're extremely popular. And one, I am not extremely popular. Like I said, if I had 10,000 people or even 5,000 people, 350, 360 probably wouldn't be that big of an issue. I mean, look at my views right now. The highest has been so far is 10 people, and now I'm at 5 people. So it isn't popular. I'm not popular. I'm not popular whatsoever. I don't want to be popular. I'm 57 years old. I'm broken like a motherfucker. I should be in the hospital. I'm going blind. In the next couple of months or so, I might be legally blind. My knees are shot. My back is really fucked because every night I go to bed and I got a burning sensation in my spine. My fingers are numb. My foot is numb. I'm a wreck. But I don't have the time to go to the hospital. Because number one thing, and if you have a family, the first thing that comes for, especially if you're a male, and I'm not being sexist, I'm not being whatever, it's just the way I was brought up. If you're the male of the family, you are responsible for your family. Period. Yes, I believe in equal rights. I do believe there are strong women out there. I know there are strong women out there. And I respect that every inch. My generation, it was one way, and that's the way I grew up. So that's why I'm up here doing this. That's why I'm not making the girls do this. Don't want to be doing it. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I hate doing these. So as I said over and over again, if there's anybody out there that can help us out, we would greatly appreciate it. And you would save a roof over our heads. And second, I don't know what the second. I don't even know. My brain is so fucked right now that I can't even think straight. This literally came out of nowhere. Nobody in this house was expecting this to happen. Nobody. I mean, the biggest worry in the house as of yesterday was the car, waiting for the parts. How long is it going to take to get the parts? That's our biggest worry. I mean, if you would have given us a little longer, we'd get the car fixed, put together, and everything else, get it running. I'd turn around and I'd sell all the power tools we had. You don't have to call me sir. They call me Ghost Dog, my friend. They call me Ghost Dog. And I know what you're talking about. I mean, when the car first broke down, it took 4 days. And we were getting scared. We really were getting scared. It took us 4 days to raise enough money to get the car towed back because it was in a parking lot, a private parking lot. And the lady told us straight out, she was going to start charging us $25 a day for the car to be there. But like I said, thank God to this one in particular, this one great guardian angel. Where he came from, who is he, I don't know. And it's not my right to dig into his past or find his location. It's not my right. There's an old saying, never feed a horse, never look a horse in the mouth that's taking care of you. Is that how it goes? Something on that line. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. That's what it is. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't question it. Just be thankful and thank God they were out there able to help. They had the means to help. And that's the kind of people I'm looking for right now. If I could just find somebody out there, one, two, bunch of yous, hell, what, 36 people at $10, we would have it. You know, get the word out for 36 people for $10, and I could stop this fucking nonsense. Colleen would go down to the bank, pay off the 360 tomorrow morning, and I wish there was a way she could just take the money and just shove it in his face and said, next time you might want to let us know where this issue was going on, because we didn't know. We did not know. We got food money. We got food. That ain't the problem. Our bills are good till next month or later on in the month. You know, we got car parts. We got tools. We got everything we need to get the car fixed and get running and make our own money. But we didn't have extra for surprises. And we've had a couple surprises along the way in this last month. Thank God people were able to donate and we were able to quell those surprises. Like I said, this month I've had to replace both toilets, parts on both toilets. Wasn't expecting that. Had one of our bills shut off one of our utilities. Had to take extra money and it was for a part, but I had to sacrifice that part because we needed to get that utility turned back on. So if there is a Jerry that could help us at once, we would so blessedly. Like I said, 5 days, folks, and this is no joke. 5 days, which is what? What's today's day? I don't even know. Is it Monday or Tuesday today? What day is it? Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Tuesday today. No, it's Saturday. Because I'm sure he's counting today as day one. And our parts won't come in until Monday or Tuesday. So I ask you folks, please, for this family's sake, please get the word out. If you can't financially help us, you can at least get the word out. Maybe somebody out there with deep pockets can help. Yes, I'm full on doing this fundraiser because this one is really making me nervous. But again, I'm not going to let that influence my hope. I'm not going to let it influence my faith. I'm not going to let it influence miracles because they do happen. Hell, it's been happening all fucking month. A car would probably be in some compound right now if I didn't believe in miracles and didn't have faith. Nothing would be done. We'd be hungry as shit. Everything would probably be turned off in this house if I didn't believe in miracles and I didn't have faith and I didn't have hope. Somebody somewhere out there can and will help us out. I believe in that. I believe in that. I I so believe in that. Who, where, when, I don't know. You never know in these situations. If I can't raise it today, I'm back at doing it again tomorrow and the next day. I got 5 days to try to raise $360. I know I said secretly and I meant it. When my SSID starts kicking in and we've got everything taken care of, I'm going to secretly, unless he shuts his PayPal off, I'm going to secretly get money back to one guy in particular. I know they were donations. I know they were gifts, but that's a whole lot of money he's helped us out with, and it just doesn't sit right with me. But that's me personally. That's the way I run. That's the way my life runs. He was there to help us out when we needed it. So thank you, sir. And as I told you in there, I don't expect out any more from him for the simple fact that he's helped us so much already. But if he could just get the word out, maybe he has friends. A guy like that must have friends. So I hope he reads my message. I was going to try to get out here, but it took so long to put this back screen up and make this back screen. You guys got to understand, I make every one of them by hand. Every day you see a different back screen. I'm the one that puts that together. While I still can. While I can still somewhat see. So if any trolls out there watching this, thinking, he's back at it again. I knew he'd be back. Well, actually, you were wrong on that because I wasn't going to be back. This is a total, hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, a complete shock. No way in hell was there an inkling that this was going to happen. Nothing. This is just, like I said, all the other money and every cent we got, every single penny went to a purpose. So it isn't like I got extra money. Oh, we could just cover this. No problem. No. Every single cent has gone to helping the house, fixing the car, before we got our EBT, getting food, everything, paying bills. Just why? Why do we have to go through this shit? What did we do wrong to deserve this? Can anybody explain that? Hey, Jan. Tell Eddie I'm having faith and hope. I'm more angry and ticked off than I am depressed or anything like that. Because I was just telling people this was a shock. This was a complete shock. Nobody in this family expected this. Not a single person. And because the landlord's been quiet for so long, again, he's probably sitting on the eviction notice. He's just going to wait the 5 days and then drop everything on us. Because we don't know. We honestly haven't heard a word from him for almost 2, 3 months. Like like Natalie said, why did he wait so long? I don't know. I wonder that because we've been paying the same amount every month, which means we were 360 in the hole 3 months ago. Why didn't he say anything then? It's a really good question. Why didn't he say anything then? What was he waiting for? We honestly thought we were ahead. We honestly thought we were ahead. We had any inkling we could have sacrificed something and had the money. But because the parts are going to be delayed, you think that's what it was, Jen? That could be a possibility. I didn't even think about that. And like I said, it's going to be 7 days before the final part gets in, and it's actually the crucial one. It's not even a part that was going to come in earlier to get the car running. No, it's the crucial one that fixes the car, that gets the car running. That one's just taking a little longer. So, again, here I am, fucking doing another damn fundraiser. It doesn't make sense. And you know what? I don't want to just call one guy a guardian angel. I would call him the biggest guardian angel because everybody helps us out. Everybody's been helping us out. You're all guardian angels. You're all angels. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, and I mean a lot of you guys and gals, if it wasn't for you, our car probably would have been in a compound somewhere. All of our utilities could have been shut down by now. And that's exactly what I've been saying. That's what I said this morning because when they called me downstairs and told me what was going on, everybody literally gave up hope. to the point Sage was almost crying. Paige was just depressed as all get out. And I told him, I said, and then they started saying, "Oh, we're going to get kicked out." And I said, "You got to have faith in this family, because if we didn't have faith, if I didn't have faith, we wouldn't be where we are right now. The car would still be compound. We probably owe hundreds of dollars because it's sitting in somebody's private lot at $25 a day." I absolutely have faith. I absolutely believe in miracles. And by God, that's the only thing I got to live on right now. I can't let this get me down. Because if it gets you down, it brings in negativity, energy, and it's hard to fight through negativity. It really is. He can evict us if we are behind, and apparently we're behind. So unless we get and can get one more miracle, I'm going to be doing this right up to the fifth day. That's all there is to it. And then what happens after that, who knows? Because I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know why he waited so long to let us know. I don't know. We could ask all day long and come up with theories all day long. It's just the bottom thing is we're $350 short. Period. Well, technically $350 short. Yeah, that's what really makes me mad. I've been arguing that point. Door dashing is a job. It's a real job. You have to pay taxes on it. You have to do this and that. You're an independent contractor. It's not the job. It's having the equipment to do your job. Hell, Sage has a quote unquote regular job, but she's walking to fucking work. 4 miles away. She's basically praying that people could pick her up once in a while and take her home and bring her to work. So it ain't the job, it's the equipment. And right now, we got to wait till the 11th to get the parts for our equipment. And that really, really pisses me off when somebody says door dashing isn't a job. Oh, that just irritates the fuck out of me. Yes, a lot of people do it as gig work. A lot of people do it as just to make a couple extra bucks. But there's a lot more that do it for a living. Hell, looking for Eddie and Jen. They DoorDash and they do it for a living. There are tens of thousands of people that rely on DoorDash as a living. I can't stand for more than an hour, period. I simply can't. Holy shit. And as I said earlier, we're not the only ones in the boat. My best friend, my sister, my brother, Eddie and Jen, have been having car issues all along. The only difference between me and us and them is they haven't really had a debilitating issue with their vehicle to stop them. Now, they just had one, a water pump, which was foolish, but I'm glad they got it fixed and hope they didn't warp something in the engine. But because our car is a manual, and when that transmission goes, or the gear goes, there is no riding it out, taking it out until you can get it fixed. You have to get it fixed, especially when it's your only vehicle you have. And that's the difference. Otherwise, we're both in the same fucking boat. They're having car issues left and right. Absolutely left and right. I've got so much to do on this car, it's not funny. I got to replace once we get it up and running, we're going to save our own money, but I've got so much to do on that car. Racket pinion, we got to get a starter, a new starter. We got to get belts. We got to get tensioners. We got to get a new timing chain. And I'm probably going to guess that we're going to need a new water pump. There are so many things wrong with that car. It's not funny, And Jerry said, if we can't get the car fixed now, just push it out to the curb and set it on fire. That's a great idea, except then we'll really be screwed because we don't have a car. We don't have a backup car. I know Sage and Colleen been looking online, Facebook, trying to find a car for the longest time. We're praying to God the stimulus check comes in, and soon, because then maybe we could get a car. That's what's killing us is the fucking car. And I'm sorry to say it, this is my personal opinion, but I'm very prejudiced against Chevy cars. Anything Chevrolet, they always fucking break down. When someone talks about how good a Chevy is, it's ask them what year they're talking about. Because the old Chevys, hell yeah, they were built right. But a Chevy nowadays, anything from 2000 up, they're all pieces of crap. They break down too damn easy. But that's my personal opinion. Some people swear up and down. That's all they're going to get is Chevys. Good for you. I do want you guys to say a prayer for Mike. Yesterday, I was trying to get a ride from him. I was hoping to get a ride from him. I was going to set up a ride for groceries today and stuff like that. But he texted me back that he lost his voice and he has a temperature over 103, almost 104. And it hit him overnight because just the night before then he was out changing some guy's tire. So I hope and pray he's okay. Not for the fact that he gives us rides. It's just I made a friend. I befriended him, and I like the guy. He's funny. And I really don't have any male friends in this town. So I got my phone right here. If I hit that 360, I will stop this and I will go to a different screen. Like I said, we got 5 days, 4.5 days to come up with the money. So anybody out there with deep pockets, if you can help, please help this family. Get the word out if you can't. Go to my X and copy paste the post. Because honestly, I don't know what else to do except this. I really don't know what else to do except this. You know, the other fundraisers, they were kind of like, boy, I sure hope we can get it so we can get parts. This one is entirely different. This one is keeping a roof over our heads. And it's a shock. This came out of left field like no one's business. No one in this family saw this coming. Nobody. If we had an inkling, I probably would have said something earlier. Hell, the whole time I do the fundraiser, I never once asked for help with rent. Not once. Because I know what comes into this house. I know what we can do if things are working properly. That's why I never said a word. Because one, didn't know. So thank you, Natalie, for the first $10. We greatly appreciate it. And I know she's struggling. They cut her hours of work. Man. So Jen, is your car working now? Or your truck, I should say? I said, Jerry, if you're out there, God, please send him. We need him one more time. Otherwise, we're good. It's just a waiting game. In your name I pray. Amen. Or is there somebody like Jerry? Good luck trying to get it. And you know what I mean. I'm not going to talk about it live on stream. But good luck. But one thing I do say, if you do get it, uh, let me know so I can stop this bullshit. I don't want to be doing this. I hate asking people for help. I really hate asking people for fucking help. All I do know is, like I said earlier, once we get money rolling in, I'm going to find some way somehow and pray to God he doesn't turn his PayPal off and pay him back. I mean, it'll be a little bit at a time, but at least I'll feel good that I'm paying back somebody that really, really helped. So yeah, here we are. Here we are. Wishing to God I wasn't here doing this. Really, really wishing to God we weren't doing this. Yeah, so Jerry, if you're out there and if you can or will even, because I don't expect it, I'll be so damn surprised. I'll be surprised. Because like I said, I got my phone right here. I'm waiting for me to jump. Hope I'm not blinding you guys with my bald head. Hoping to God you guys aren't getting blinded. Sorry, I'm bald. Damn. The last thing I expected was this bullshit. Like I said, I'm not depressed. I'm pissed. I mean, despite the couple days delay on the parts getting here, I was in a good mood. Actually, I was in a damn good mood. To the point I actually did a couple lives just doing what I normally do, having fun, talking with people, seeing what's going on in the world. I mean, what else can I be doing right now? Not much. Really can't work on the garbage, especially right now because it's fucking raining out. It's going to rain for 2 days straight. So yeah, Natalie, thank you for your donation, which does kind of surprise me because I know you're you're in a tough spot too. Give me a minute. Mother Nature's calling me. That I did expect. Oh gosh. Do you guys like my background? I don't even know who's out here. Anybody out there? Okay, good. As long as I know I'm not talking to myself. As long as I know I'm not talking to myself. Hey, Colleen. I don't know if Sage told you earlier, but I did look at when I did the insurance thing uh, for both of us on the insurance. It's going to cost $37, and then it's going to be $67 every month after that. So yeah, and that's through the general. Yeah, I was saying I looked through the general, and I can get us both on the on the car for insurance, and the first one is going to be $37 or $38. I'm not sure. It's one of those. I know it's less than 40, and then every month after that, it's going to be $67. My, one of my one of the most beautiful women out there, Miss Isabel. She just asked me if I was in the military, thinking going the military avenue. No, I can't do that because I was discharged, medically dishonorably discharged because of my knee. There's more to the story, but I'm not going to go into it. One period in my life I wish never happened. Don't get me wrong. I love to serve my company, my country. I got nothing against it. Said I got screwed, and that's all there is to it. So there is no help in that road. No help on that road. So that's that one. Not bad. It's actually really damn good. You can remember we were paying 100 and something, 100 plus for progressive, and that was just me on the insurance. Yeah, but I can't believe this, folks. Like I said, this I would not be doing this today. This is a total shocker. Nobody expected this. Nobody saw this coming. We weren't prepared for it at all. We literally were just twiddling our thumbs, waiting until the parts come in and get back to work. I know Colleen paid rent today, but apparently landlord said we were still short 360, and we didn't pay it within 5 days. He's either going to start the eviction or he's been quiet for 3 months and he's already got the eviction papers. He's just waiting, doing uh, his due diligence of by the law. Got to give us a warning and shit like that. And I don't want to take the chance. We can't afford to take the chance that he'll just start the thing and then it's going to be a few days, weeks after that before we finally. No, in the state of Wisconsin, he can evict you personally. Doesn't mean your stuff has to go. He can lock the house down with all our stuff in it, but you still got to leave. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's state of Wisconsin. Now, other states there are different. There are different laws. There are different rules. Yeah, I looked all that shit up. And the problem is we don't have a working car. We're not going to get it fixed until after the due date. And that's going to take a couple days right there. I know that for a fact. And then it's going to take us at least a week to get back on track with the work because we're way behind on that one. We're in gold status, which means there are times where there just simply isn't any opening. No scheduling, no open spots, nothing. We've seen that multiple times. And if that happens, we can't work whether the car's running or not. We can have a brand fucking new car. It ain't going to make a damn bit of difference. We're not going to be able to work because there's nothing open, nothing available. No scheduling, no nothing. So it's going to take us about a week to get caught up on that aspect. And to get caught up on that, Colleen and I are going to have to deliver at least at the minimum 20 deliveries per day each. So what? That's 40 deliveries every day for a week to get us back into the platinum where we can just anytime we wanted to, middle of the night, middle of the day, early in the morning, it doesn't matter. We would be able to do it. That's what sucks about dropping a status, a platinum and a gold. The good thing is Well, I don't know if there's. I thought there was a silver status, but apparently there is no silver status. It's just platinum and gold, one or two, and that's it. And it really sucks because up to the 8th, DoorDash has got a promo going on where if we could hire on a new person to DoorDash, they would get $600 after so many deliveries, and then we would get automatically $900. I can't even do that because the only way you're going to get out and talk to somebody is you got to be driving around. I tried posting on Facebook on our local county and whatnot, but apparently they banned it or whatever. It's not there. So I couldn't even get the word out that way. Hoping maybe somebody, because I keep checking to see if anybody referred it, clicked on the link. So, yeah. So I'm just sitting here staring at my phone, trying to manifest this 360. Either way, no ifs and buts about it. Within 5 days, I gotta have that 360. I gotta have it. We gotta have it. Don't really need it for anything else, just to shut him up. And I really wish there was a way, if there was a way, Colin could get the cash, go right up to him, and literally shove it in his face and tell him, don't fucking hold back next time. Let us know immediately. But we can't do that. Everything's got to be through the bank. So I'm saying again in small prayer, Lord, universe, if you're listening, please send us some angels, some guardian angels. We need your help right now more than we ever needed. We're not asking for much. We're not greedy. We don't ask for what we don't need. In your name I pray. Amen. Help us keep a roof over our heads. Oh man. Yeah. Oh shoot. Like I said, why is the universe punishing us? Because this is what this is. This has got to be a punishment. I mean, yes, I know shit like this happens, but my gosh, ridiculous. It's bullshit. This is such bullshit. karma. First of all, you have to have done something wrong to get karma. And that's just it. We haven't done anything. Like I've said it before. When everything's working right and we're working, we don't bother anybody. We just don't bother people. We don't dish people. We don't go after people. We keep to ourselves. We keep quiet. We just live day to day as any other normal person. So it ain't karma. It can't be karma because what have we done wrong? Who do we do it wrong to? I know some people, especially towards me, people, one person in particular, but there's a group that follow her that tried to blame me and say I was doing this and that. Well, that was all proven wrong, proved to be absolute 100% lies. But that's just it. We all are suffering. In the 5 years I've been here, it's been nothing but bad luck. We never, ever get ahead. And just when we think, okay, everything's going smoothly, whack. Surprise! Surprise, surprise. Gonna let you off that easy. Nope. Yeah, next Monday or Tuesday we should have the car up and running and back to work, but by then it's going to be too late. It's going to be too fucking late. Like I said, if we could get 360 tonight, I know for a fact, Colleen, we'd find a ride somewhere, go down to Quick Trip, get the cash, and then tomorrow morning, drop it in the bank, shut him up, get that worry off us, get the stress off of us, so we can focus on the car. Because as it stands right now, it doesn't matter if the parts come in 7 days or not. It really doesn't matter. And why the fuck is it raining outside? Yeah, we need one more guardian angel, couple guardian angels. To help us get by this. I just feel really bad. I can't help out. We are suffering. know is I got to get some food. I got to get some rest. I stand up and I get lightheaded. And it's going to be another sleepless fucking night. Stress level went from about 50% to 110. So yeah, folks, please get the word out. Please, please get the word out. Alright, guys, I want to take a break for a little bit. I got to get something in my stomach. It's starting to hurt really, really bad. So, unless somebody drops a miracle on us, someone's plural, uh, I will be doing this again and again. I've got 4.5 days to come up with 360. We got $10 so far, 350 more to go. So for right now, I will yap at you guys later. Pray for us. Get the word out, please. In God's name. You all stay safe, stay blessed, and keep it between the lines.